Do you long to travel, but are unclear about where to go? Perhaps you want to go alone, but need some more motivation to do so. This section will provide you the motivation you need and suggestions for the kinds of places that might fit your travel style better. Whether you've traveled alone before or are a seasoned traveler alone, we could all use some inspiration. Welcome to the channel. Subscribe and let's dive in. One of your best decisions ever will be to travel alone as a woman. It is consistently increasing for a good reason, and it doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. It requires guts and confidence to travel by yourself. Although venturing outside of your comfort zone can be intimidating, traveling alone is incredibly liberating and inspiring. Here are just a few benefits of travel for lone females, regardless of age. Traveling will never fail to astonish you, regardless of whether this is your first time alone or not. Why go alone? No matter whatever country you choose to visit, nothing can compare to the exhilaration and anticipation you experience when you enter a new country for the first time. And, in spite of popular assumption, the world is not nearly as dangerous as it is portrayed in the media. Solo travel teaches you how to face challenges, connect with your emotions, and manage completely on your own. You can do as you like, whenever you choose, and you will meet more people than you ever would as a pair or couple. You become more personable and receptive to chances as a result, and you just have yourself to answer to and be responsible for. You do not have to be social if you don't want to, and you are not required to stay if you don't like the place. Nobody will make fun of you if you visit the Pencil Museum, warn you not to buy that shirt, or forbid you from consuming 2 steaks every day. You can modify your plans at the last minute, or decide to travel with Pedro for a few days. And you won't have anyone to hold you up along the way. Besides, you'll get to spend lots of time with your very favorite person, you. There's no denying that traveling broadens your perspective, boosts your self-esteem, and helps you appreciate the simple things. Here are plenty other justifications for getting up and moving right now. Why go alone? You want to take a year off work? You've reached a dead end. Your friends who live abroad insist that you visit them. You want to see the 7 wonders of the world so that you can make them jealous. You want to see how other nations celebrate the new year. You desire a balmy Christmas. You travel the world in search of the sun to maintain your year-round tan. You recently broke up with your partner. Your fortune has changed. Your pals have all left and you recently lost your job. You won't if you don't act right away. There could be a few downsides to solo traveling. Traveling alone is costly, and some expenses, like single occupancy fees at hotels or the cost of renting a car, may be impossible to avoid. Nobody to share toiletries or your bulky backpack with, and more crucially, nobody to bounce ideas off of or assist you to make decisions. Traveling can be exhausting, so it's crucial to take care of your mental, emotional, and physical health when you're on your own. It's normal to feel lonely or lonesome, especially if you have travel fatigue. If you want to take the day off and sob into your pillow, go ahead. The next day, you'll feel a world of difference. There are times when you'll find yourself in situations that you just don't want to be in. But it's those bad times that really make you appreciate the good. And they also make the best travel stories. After all, who wants to hear that you had an amazing night out clubbing with Jose from Brazil when you've been stuck on a bus sitting next to a goat for 8 hours? Plus, it beats sitting in an office for 8 hours. You will feel lonely. There's no doubt about it. But there are tons of other single travelers waiting to meet you. It's hardly a guarantee that you'll remain a lone traveler just because you started off that way. Do you have the highest level of self-assurance? Without a doubt, you may run into some of these types of travelers on your journey. Travelers might be quiet, humorous, noisy, or just peculiar. You must use caution around all people, not just the locals. No matter what stage of life you are in, traveling is nourishing for the soul and helps you rediscover who you are. It puts everything into perspective and helps you value life's little pleasures like hot water. Traveling offers the door to deeper connections and even the prospect of romantic ones. which is something we all need. You are given the room to savor each day as it arrives and calm down from the hectic pace of modern life. Why go alone? You may be sure that if you go out as a quiet wallflower, you'll return a strong, independent woman who's ready to take on the world. Should the NHS recommend that its patients travel? Certainly, in my opinion. Making the decision to go on a solo trip is the hardest part. Traveling alone as a woman is consistently increasing for a good reason, and it doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. It requires guts and confidence to travel by yourself. Although venturing out of your comfort zone can be intimidating, traveling alone is incredibly liberating and inspiring. Here are just a few benefits for travel for lone females, regardless of age. 1. It gives you power. The ultimate independence and confidence booster is traveling alone. It can uncover talents you didn't know you had, and the benefits might change your life. The ultimate form of empowerment is being able to do what you want, when you want, and while traveling the globe. Also, you'll go against the traditional gender stereotypes in the process. Who rules the globe, to use Queen Bee's own words? 2. You are out of your comfort zone. As cliche as it may sound, you can't advance unless you step out of your comfort zone. What is the most effective method for doing that? Solitary journey. It can be intimidating to move to a new city with a new culture, meet new people, and overcome language hurdles. Yet, if you force yourself to step beyond your comfort zone, you'll feel like you can take on anything. You'd like to take a trip, but no one can go with you. You're a fearless single traveler now, so the idea of going alone doesn't even worry you. You might even come to like it more. 3. Have a selfish approach to your travels. Traveling alone as a woman encompasses being you. And when it comes to using your hard-earned money any way you like, it is not selfish at all. Isn't it one of the most liberating feelings to know that you only have to care about yourself? Want to trek to the top of a mountain at sunrise? Get up at 5 in the morning. You go, lady. Want to sleep in guilt-free until noon, but you're hungover? You are you. You go and stay wherever you damn well choose. Eat whatever you damn well please, and sleep whenever you damn well please. 4. Making new pals with like-minded individuals. When you travel alone, you're not really alone. In fact, the reverse is true. You won't feel the need to make new friends if you're traveling with friends. But when you travel alone, you are compelled to make acquaintances everywhere you go and with individuals from all backgrounds. You get an extra rush of support and a sense of shared empowerment when you can confide in another girl who's in a similar circumstance to you. And who knows, you might even make a lifelong friend along the way. 5. You'll discover a lot about who you are. You can develop perspective and a sense of self-discovery by traveling alone. It helps you get through the obstacles life throws at you without going all. Eat, pray, love on you. And it also reveals skills and hobbies about yourself that you probably didn't realize you possessed. What do you value in other people? What are your areas of passion? All of this happens more quickly if you're traveling alone. You will get a lot of knowledge about the companion you will have for the rest of your life, yourself. By experiencing various cultures, exchanging stories, and making new friends from all walks of life, you'll gain a fresh perspective on the world. Thank you for watching. Follow for more.